Hi friends, welcome back to the weekly session of banking updates from 19th April to 25th April. See, every week we are covering the updates, whatever has happened in last week in banking. Okay, now this is useful for all of you. You be in any sector of banking. Even you are in some other sector, not in banking, then also it's useful for you. You be in trade finance, you be in treasury, you be in retail banking, you be in corporate finance, you be in any sector. Everything, every banker must go through this. All the latest updates of banking are covered over here, national and international. So without wasting the time, let's start. New digital payment safety proposed. RBI has proposed a mandatory 1 hour delay for digital transfers exceeding 10,000 to combat rising fraud. This safety window will allow users to cancel suspicious transactions before the funds are credited. Public feedback on this is open until 8th May 2026. See, what is the change? About 10,000, 1 hour delay. Now, your feedback is required over here. You can give the feedback, okay, on the RBI's website. But very important update. E-mandate framework 2026. On 21st April 2026, RBI notified a consolidated framework for e-mandates on recurring transactions. It mandates pre-transaction alert of 24 hours before debit and requires additional factor authentication for transactions above 15,000. See this, e-mandates. E-mandates are becoming, means RBI is focusing on it because there are a lot of frauds in that also, right? Frauds, or people don't remember it. They had given a mandate. Now they forget it. Suppose if you have given a mandate 1 year back, will you remember it? So that's why 1 month, this is 24 hours pre-debit, before debit, alert should be there. And above 15,000, two-factor or additional factor of authentication. Okay. Next, monetary policy stance. In its April review, RBI kept the repo rate unchanged at 5.25% and maintained a neutral stance. Governor Sanjay Malhotra flagged a risk to India's 6.9% GDP forecast for 27 due to ongoing West Asia conflict and volatile energy prices. Okay. So, repo is 5.25 unchanged, but the growth might suffer a bit. 6.9%, he has already cautioned it that because of this ongoing, the war situations, right? Even though we'll be at around 6 plus or minus, the world is at around 0.5 or even 0, negative they have gone. Okay? Forex rule easing. RBI eased rules allowing banks to hedge related party exposure under $100 million cap to curb rupee volatility. So hedging means what? Reducing the risk. Okay. What do you mean by hedging? Hedging is reducing the risk. Got it? So hedge dollar exposures under $100 million to curb the rupee volatility. So you can hedge this risk up to $100 million. So it has been easy. See, above you can definitely do it, but below also people used to not hedge it. Now this will create a problem, right? Hedging means what? Covering the risk. Okay, because the rupee is fluctuating hugely. Paytm Payments Bank license cancelled. This is one of the major news for this week. Effective close of business hours on 24th April 2026, RBI revoked PPBL's license under section 22(4) of the BR Act, citing persistent non-compliance and operations detrimental to the depositor. So license is cancelled. Okay. RBI will move the High Court for banks winding up, though it assured customers of the bank has sufficient liquidity to repay all the deposit liabilities. So basically remember, Paytm Payment Bank's license has been cancelled. Okay, this is the main news for you. SBI relocation. On 24th April 2026, SBI shifted its local head office from Maharashtra Circle from Mumbai to Pune to better address the region's rising credit and deposit activity. See, local head office for Maharashtra circle from Mumbai to Pune. See, now the real estate of Pune is also growing up. Now the head office of RBI, not head office, local office for Maharashtra, it is shifting from Mumbai to Pune. Okay? So kindly note this. Maldives currency swap. India approved rupees 30 billion for Maldives under the SAC currency swap framework on 25th April 2026 to support the neighboring nations' financial stability. So here what are we doing? We are allowing the approved swap of rupees 30 billion for the Maldives under the SAC currency. Now swapping means what? Swapping is always, it has two legs. See, nowadays this Dubai also gave one swapping arrangement for USA. Okay, it has told that it allows us to swap the dollars. So USA will give them dollars and Dubai, UAE will give them dinars. Same thing over here. Maldives will give us their local currency and rupee, we will give them the rupees. Why are rupees required for Maldives? Why can't they use their local currency? Because for purchasing any, see, their major purchases are from our country, Bharat only. So if they want to purchase anything, our seller will ask for rupees and they don't have rupees. So that's why this swapping arrangement has been approved. Okay. Tenure extensions. The appointment committees of Cabinet ACC extended the tenures of the MDs and the CEOs of Bank of India and Bank of Baroda, as well as the Executive Director of Indian Bank for 3 years as of April 25, 2026. So those who are from those banks, Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, kindly note your MDs and CEOs tenures have been extended and also Indian Bank. Okay. Global news. Look at this. AI security risk. Banks and global regulators warned on 25th April 2026 that advanced AI software, specifically Anthropic's Mythos, could enable large-scale cyber attacks on financial security systems. See this, the dangers of AI. Anthropic, many of you might have heard the word by now, right? Anthropic, that company. One software of Anthropic and many of the company shares were, banks and companies and IT company shares were down. So now they have warned that Anthropic's Mythos could enable large scale cyber attacks on financial systems. Now the game of banking finance is not limited to simple computers and IT networks. It has shifted to AI. You have many bots, you have many, it's just a case of prompts, what prompt you give. Okay. Russia rate cut. Russia Central Bank cut its rate to 14.5% on 24th April 2026 while raising its 2026 oil price forecast to $65 per barrel due to West Asia supply disruptions. So Russian bank has also cut the key rates to 14.5. Look at their rates, 14.5 they are having. Okay, we are having it at 5.25. They are having it at 14.5%. That also after cutting. Global BaaS expansion. BaaS means what? Banking as a service. Okay. EQI Bank announced the expansion of its global banking as a service platform on 24th April 2026, enabling cross-border banking across 180 countries. See, cross-border banking means what? Understand this news. Cross-border banking means here we are talking of digital currency. Okay, means we are integrating the blockchain for cross-border banking. Now the money transfer between the banks would be easier and between the countries would be easier. Okay, so here we are actually, whenever we are talking of BaaS, we are actually talking of neobanks and these CBDCs. So an update, quick update on CBDC also, because that is a happening place now, right? Happening event is CBDC now. As of late April 2026, RBI has significantly expanded its CBDC pilots, specifically targeting the country's $80 billion welfare system to boost adoption and reduce leakages in the subsidy delivery. RBI is coming up very heavy on CBDC, very heavy. It is very focused on CBDC. Once CBDC is in, what happens is the leakage of money goes down. Means, I'll give you one simple example of CBDC. Suppose if I give some money to the farmer for, let's say, purchasing of seeds, okay? So that money which the farmer, I transfer it, suppose if I am the government, I transfer it to the account of that farmer, right? Saving account. That farmer will withdraw that money, and what will he do with that money, we don't know. That farmer might use this for his own personal consumption. This leakage would be stopped. Under CBDC, it is known as a contracted payment. So in this, what happens, the money which I transfer to the farmer's account under CBDC will be used only for purchase of seeds. It cannot be used anywhere. Cannot. That is known as the smart contract. Okay? Several major Indian banks as well as RBI itself have transitioned to paying various employee perks and reimbursements through CBDC, also known as e-rupee. So now this many of you might have experienced, isn't it? How many of you, just type in the comment section, are you receiving some perks in CBDC or e-rupee, whatever? Are you receiving some perks? Just think and reply in the comment section. So these were the banking updates for this week. Kindly note, those who are planning to give JAIIB, CAIIB, kindly join our revision batches immediately, Power Pack revision batches. Those who are planning to make the career in trade finance, so we have CITF course, Certificate in Trade Finance, and more importantly, we have CDCS course. CDCS is the most important course. I would suggest every banker should go for CDCS. This exam is conducted by LIBF London. Once you clear it, your salaries grow like anything. Huge salary increase. CDCS. We conduct classes for that also. Follow Adda 24/7. Download the app. There you will get all the information. Okay? Don't miss this. Okay? Bye.